Welcome back to another episode of Psycosmos. Today, I'm going to be doing a video on the third principle of Hermeticism, which is the principle of vibration. Now, if you like this video, make sure you comment, subscribe, like the video itself, and share with your friends, family, and loved ones, and everybody who you feel needs motivation as we go into a deeper dive in our Secrets of the Universe podcast series thing. This is the principle of vibration. It's actually super easy. This video is going to be real quick. Everything vibrates. Nothing is at rest. There are a couple scientists who actually have theories about this, on once something is in motion, it stays in motion. Well, that's everything. Now, I do want to preface, I was originally a chemistry major when I was in college, so I do know a little bit about this. Everything down to its microscopic level is made out of atoms or molecules. That's what modern science tells us. And modern science also tells us that you have protons, electrons, and neutrons, right? And I'm sure that if you have any basis of an education, you know this, right? However, what they also teach you is that everything is constantly moving. The electron has to constantly move around the proton and neutrons in order for it to maintain its bonds and for molecules to form and yada yada yada, so on and so on, as the microverse becomes the macroverse, so to speak. Here's the thing, there's a duality in this theory. There's something known as a torus field. From my speculation, a torus field is essentially two atoms which are basically conjoined together, or it could just be the very Planck level formulation of how an atomic structure works. There was something that was theorized over 100 years ago that was known as Babbitts Atom. Babbitts Atom was basically a structure which went like this. It had a vortex and it had a torrent, and it was compiled of positive and negative energy. That has been later adopted into now what we call the torus field. The torus field essentially looks the same way as the Earth's magnetic pole. It goes around like that, as well as the sun's solar flare kind of magnetic poles as well. It's the same kind of structure, the same kind of concept. Well, that essentially is the energetic output of every single atom. Even modern scientists will tell you that an atom doesn't necessarily look the way it's depicted in a modern 7th, 8th, 9th grade science book. And the reason behind that is because they claim that it's too difficult to understand the concept of it. I think more so that it's just something very deep, and it kind of takes a while for your head to wrap around. And maybe that's true. But the same way that the brain has two hemispheres, it's the same type of duality. We are split in the middle, okay? We're split right in the middle right here, okay? It's the same type of concept where we have that shape. All right, there's a line in the middle, and then there's two outward things, like a heart, the natural depiction of the heart. DNA also works in that kind of sense. And that is basically like one of the physical interpretations of the way that energy manifests into itself. Everything is vibrating. Everything is consistently moving. Nothing is actually at rest. Even if it looks like it's at rest, it's not. And once you understand that, it kind of makes sense when you think about it in terms of energy, you think about it in terms of the law of correspondence, and you think about it in terms of other Hermetic principles and other concepts as you go along in life. Nothing is actually stationary. Nothing is just sitting there the way that you perceive it to. It's a hallucination in your mind. Everything's moving so quickly that your mind can't even process how quickly that they're moving. But because they're so compact together, those atomic structures are able to maintain their physical representational form. It's the same way that we aren't just a big pile of goo. It's a perfect balance of magnetism and electricity that consistently keep us alive and in a physical state. And that's basically it. That's the principle of vibration. Everything is moving. Nothing is staying at rest. Not even when it's really dead. Because at the end of the day, everything is atoms. Everything are particles. Everything is... And I'm sure as we delve more into the microcosm, we find out what's smaller than Planck level, or what's smaller than Planck level, we'll eventually come up with a lot of those theories. Maybe modern science will accept a lot of these Hermetic principles as we kind of go along throughout life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment and subscribe, like the video itself, and let us know down below what you're thinking about this series. Make sure you share this information with your friends and family and loved ones. Spread this information around as much as we possibly can. And once again, thank you for watching. Take care.